You don't need a huge amount of YouTube subscribers to start making money from your channel right now. In fact, I'm going to show you why you might only need 1,000 true fans to turn your channel into a six-figure business online. So without any further ado, let's get started. So much of the conversation around YouTube growth is centered around getting as many subscribers as possible, which is a very long, very tiring process that actually never ends. But having a large amount of followers doesn't necessarily mean you're making a large amount of money. In fact, it's actually very rare that a channel with 1 million subscribers gets 1 million views per video. And YouTube Adsense is not generated by your subscriber count, it's generated by the amount of views your individual videos get and how long people watch them for. So this is all actually very good news for smaller creators, because it means that you can still turn your YouTube channel into a successful business with a relatively low amount of subscribers, as long as they're still very engaged in your content. But first, you need to change the way you view success on social media. This is Kevin Kelly, who came up with something called the 1,000 True Fans Theory. In his now famous article, he wrote about how you don't need millions of followers to start making money from your content online. You only need 1,000 true fans. So what exactly does this mean? To quote the article directly, a true fan is defined as a fan that will buy anything you produce. These die-hard fans will drive 200 miles to see you sing. They will buy the hardback, paperback, and Audible versions of your book. They'll pay for the best of DVD version of your free YouTube channel. If you have roughly 1,000 of true fans like this, also known as superfans, you can make a living. In this online world that we live in, creators have more direct access to their audience than ever before, which allows them to build genuine personal relationships, resulting in much more dedicated followers, aka superfans. You can recognize your superfans as the ones that leave comments under every single one of your videos. They will share your content to their friends or pages, and they might even message you privately on other platforms just because they're so interested in what you're doing. And having a close audience like this makes it much more likely that they'll be willing to support you financially by buying something that you're selling. So with that being said, let's get into some specific numbers. Ignore total subscriber counts for a second and just imagine that you have 1,000 dedicated superfans. They love your content and they're each willing to pay you $10 per month. If this was the case, you'd be making $120,000 per year directly from your audience. But of course, that's all well and good to say in theory. And let's be real, nobody's going to give you any money without receiving something in return. So luckily, YouTube creators have a ton of tools and methods at their disposal to help generate that income. The first and easiest method to generate income from your audience is through Adsense. This is the money made from the adverts that are placed before, during, and after your video content on YouTube. The amount you can make from Adsense will vary dramatically from channel to channel, as there are a lot of different factors, but it can be a pretty decent amount. You just need to meet the requirements to unlock the monetization features. The second method is to use a subscription platform like Patreon or YouTube memberships. This is where your superfans can pay a monthly subscription in exchange for access to exclusive content, some Q&As, live streams, photos, whatever you want to offer. Or you can even earn some revenue by selling a product directly to your audience. And this can be something physical like merchandise or clothing, or it can be a virtual product like an online course or an ebook. You just need to spend the time to cultivate a truly engaged community and an audience that is willing to part with money in exchange for something of quality. And look, this theory doesn't just apply to 1,000 fans. Let's say you only have 200 superfans, but they're still willing to part with $10 each per month. From that smaller audience, that's still $24,000 per year. If you are truly passionate about the types of videos that you make, you will eventually find a really committed audience who feels the same way, aka your superfans. If you found this video useful, make sure you leave it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.